narcissist has a complicated and intense relationship with everything in their life, and money is no exception. They use money not only to support their narcissistic behaviors, but also as a tool to control others, trapping them in situations they can't easily escape from. Their approach to money is always extreme. They might overspend, underspend, or strategically spend depending on what they are trying to achieve or the outcome they desire. For instance, a narcissist might lavishly spend money to show off their wealth and gain admiration, or they might be extremely frugal to keep others dependent on them. They might also spend money in manipulative ways, like buying gifts to guilt others into feeling obligated or using financial control to dominate their relationships. In today's episode, we'll explore how narcissists use money as a weapon and a tool for control. We'll discuss the various ways they manipulate financial situations to serve their needs and the impact this has on the people around them. I'm a narcissistic abuse recovery professional. In this episode, we will learn about 5 shocking money-related habits of a narcissist. If you want to know more about this, please press the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to stay updated with my latest posts. Before we start, I'm curious to know, what was the most toxic money-related habit of the narcissist you were with? Drop your answers in the comments below. Number 1. They crave luxury and status and try to achieve them through money. Some narcissists, especially grandiose ones, have a common toxic money habit of craving luxury and status purely for vanity and admiration. They're always drawn to products, services, and experiences that are high-end and luxurious, without caring if they need them or not. They seek out the most expensive doctor, the best hairstylist, and the most famous beautician to differentiate themselves from the common people they consider beneath them. They spend lavishly on anything they think will make them look like a big shot and a VIP. This desire for luxury extends to all areas of their life. They might buy designer clothes, drive luxury cars, and live in upscale neighborhoods. They want to be seen at the trendiest restaurants and exclusive events. It's all about creating an image of success and superiority. The narcissist believes that by surrounding themselves with the best and most expensive things, they can prove their worth and gain admiration from others. Money enables them to associate with high-status people, celebrities, and other public figures because it makes them feel like they're part of an elite group. They want everyone to know they have money to burn and can afford the most luxurious and expensive things. In reality, this kind of spending is just a band-aid on a wound that needs stitches. It's a way to cover their insecurities with the false sense of security that money temporarily provides. Number 2. They are careless and irresponsible with money. Narcissists often handle their money recklessly and irresponsibly. As a form of addiction, they make impulsive purchases, spend money on things they do not use, and struggle to manage their finances effectively. Spending carelessly gives them a sense of control. The more they spend, the better they feel about themselves in terms of power and their ability to make things happen. This careless spending is driven by their need for immediate gratification and a desire to showcase their supposed superiority. They may buy expensive items on a whim, frequently indulge in luxury experiences, or waste money on unnecessary things just to maintain a facade of affluence. Their financial decisions are often driven by a need to impress others and reinforce their self-image rather than practical considerations. They don't worry about budgets or expenses and spend way more than they can afford. It's like a child with money for a shiny toy. They buy the next thing that catches their eye, enjoy the thrill of spending, and then ignore it. Without a sense of right and wrong or good judgment, they do illegal things like fraud or embezzlement to get money for their endless wants, without caring about the consequences. Third, they are hypocritical and use money to control you. Narcissism and hypocrisy go hand in hand. Most narcissists believe the rules don't apply to them, but are quick to enforce them on others. This includes rules about money. A narcissistic partner may spend a lot on themselves and the things they want, but not spend anything on you. They might blow your combined budget and then criticize you for spending more than necessary. They might watch every penny you earn and spend, but they won't share any details about their own finances. You could live with them for years and still not know how much they make, how much they've saved, what their investments are, or what they do with their money. I haven't personally experienced this, but I'm here to provide support and validation to anyone who has. It's common for manipulative individuals to take most of what you earn without giving anything back. You might not even remember the last time they bought something for you. On the flip side, they might excessively spend on you, buying gifts and taking you to expensive places, all to keep you confused, controlled, and stuck in the relationship. If this resonates with you, know that you're not alone, and there are resources and support available to help you navigate this situation. Gift bombing is a term I haven't heard before, but it sounds like a variation of love bombing that often occurs early in a relationship. Another way manipulative individuals use money for control is by taking away your financial independence, making you dependent on them even for basic needs. Interestingly, they might be the complete opposite of overspenders. They could be extremely frugal. I haven't had a financial relationship with a narcissist, but it's important to recognize the various ways they can manipulate finances within a relationship. If you've experienced this, feel free to share your story below. Your experiences might help others recognize similar patterns in their own lives. Number 4, they are stingy and hold on to money to boost their own self-esteem. With narcissists, nothing is truly free. There's always a hidden cost, even if it's not immediate. In other words, when a narcissist spends money on you, it's like they're making an investment. They expect you to repay them in some way later on, whether it's through praising them, extending friendship, giving back more than they spent on you, taking care of them in their old age, if they're your parents, lending them money, or offering them a place to stay. It's a transactional mindset where they expect something in return for their generosity. If a narcissist doesn't see any benefit for themselves, they'll be extremely stingy and make you beg for basic necessities like medical care, decent clothing, and daily expenses. They might hold onto money without spending much or spend very little just to maintain a sense of control. They love the idea of having lots of money in their bank account, multiple properties, and a significant amount of land. It makes them feel important, both to themselves and in the eyes of others. It's all about boosting their own self-image and sense of importance. Number 5, the final point. Narcissists often move quickly to combine finances, companies, and property with you, especially if they perceive you as financially successful. This allows them to exploit you financially to the fullest extent. They may pressure or manipulate you into putting their name on titles, making them the director of your business, paying for expensive upgrades, and even committing tax fraud in your name. This manipulation often leaves you at a significant disadvantage. No matter how these arrangements are presented, the terms are typically heavily skewed in favor of the narcissist. They may disguise their actions as merging finances and sharing burdens, but in reality, they're draining you of every penny while contributing little or nothing themselves. Combining accounts, property, and other assets also serves as a tactic to make it harder for you to leave the relationship. They might earn very little or nothing at all while shamelessly taking 50% or more of what you have. It's a deeply unfair and exploitative situation designed to keep you trapped. Expanding on the topic of committing tax fraud, narcissists may also exploit your property or business, of which they are legally a partner, to falsely show expenses in their tax filings without actually spending any money on you or your business. They treat you like a mere object or pawn to advance their own agenda, regardless of the harm it causes you in the process. The financial abuse within these relationships is evident in the smallest details. They not only drain you emotionally but also financially. They can go from leaving you financially stable to pushing you to the brink of homelessness, forcing you to settle for the bare minimum. A narcissist will take everything they can without considering the consequences or the devastating impact it has on your life. That's all for today's discussion. I hope you found it enlightening. If you did, please like, comment, and share this video. Until then, let the healing process begin.